Hi folks, Nick with you. As you may have seen, the NHL brought out their second batch of the reverse retros last week. Um, so I decided I'm going to rank them 32 to 1. And admittedly, this was a difficult thing to do because, as a lot of people on YouTube will tell you, the enforcer, the hockey guy, uh, I haven't seen Post to Post do it yet, but I'm sure they'll tell you this is a far better batch of reverse retros than the original version. Of course, you see in the background Winnipeg Jets. That's the one I got last time. I ranked them number 18 last time. Spoiler alert, I ranked them a little higher this time. But at any rate, we are going to, like I say, I ranked them first, the worst to first, starting with number 32, Chicago Blackhawks. Now, I've always been a fan of the Blackhawks jersey, their history with the colors and everything like that. And this jersey is kind of a throwback to their 92 season last time I see it. Last time I saw it, 91 92, they had that for their 75th. But it's the Chicago word mark on the front that just ruins it for me. So, and on that same theory, number 31 is the Detroit Red Wings for pretty much the same reason, but they kind of get the upper hand because they've done it before. This is back when they were the Detroit Cougars, and again, this is when they did for the 75th. But this one they've added some black to it, so it does look a little better than, it even looks better than their last reverse retro, but not by much. Number 30, a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this one, the Florida Panthers. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the color scheme. I like the style of the jersey. I even like the sky blue that's on there. But what throws it off for me is that logo they use on the front, the sun, the palm tree, and the hockey stick. To me, that's always just going to be a shoulder patch. I can't really picture that on the front so much. Number 29 is the St. Louis Blues. I've never met a St. Louis Blues jersey that I didn't like. This will be, I guess, the one exception. Solid yellow. I mean, for the most part, it looks okay. But solid yellow, that little word mark that's just off to me. I don't like it so much. So I ranked it a little low. Number 28, you got the Philadelphia Flyers. Nothing we haven't really seen before. Nothing that really stands out. Number 27, San Jose Sharks. Bit of a nod to the California Golden Seals that has just sharks on the front. I don't know. I would like to see them do something with the logo, or even just have the Golden Seals. But really, that wouldn't make sense if they're call themselves the Sharks, but they have a logo of a seal on the front of their jersey. But I guess there wasn't really much you could do with that one. Number 26, the Ottawa Senators. Now they kind of went back to their old style with the older version of this, but they put that on the shoulder. Have they switched that with the main logo on the front? I would have liked it a little better, but here we are. At number 25, we got the Arizona Coyotes, and now this is essentially the same thing they did last time, but instead of purple, they made it that orangish color, and they can only do so much with that alternate. I liked it when it was green initially. I liked the purple reverse retro, but in this one, not so much. Number 24, you got the New Jersey Devils. Bit of a nod to their Colorado Rocky Kansas City Scouts days. They got the original white version, but it's in Colorado Kansas City colors. It looks okay, but I'm not going to get used to seeing that in anything other than red, green, or black in the later years as it's been. Number 23, Vancouver Canucks. It's the old Johnny Canuck logo, which to me looks fine, looks okay, doesn't stand out. But what throws me off is, as much as I don't like the yellow jerseys with the word marks, I also don't like the number on the front of the jersey. That's just, I'm not a fan of that. Number 22, the Nashville Predators. They brought back that meth cat, as it's known, and it's just like brighter yellow than what they had. And let's be honest here, Nashville has enough yellow jerseys. I don't need, if they had it in like a dark blue or something like that, I would like it a lot better. Number 21, the Montreal Canadiens. And of course, they got the light blue, bit of a nod to the Montreal Expos. Well, they won't say it officially, but we all know that's what it is. It looks okay. I don't know if I want it or buy it or anything like that, but I just like the other one a little better with the darker blue. I don't know why. Number 20, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Certainly an improvement over the last one, but it doesn't stand out to me. It's like this is their 60s jersey where everything is reversed, even like the shoulders are white, but the rest of the jersey is blue. Essentially, it's nothing they haven't already done. I mean, you have the same style, the same colors, the entire existence. You can only do so much with it. Number 19, the Tampa Bay Lightning. They brought back the Storm jersey. I think that would just look better in dark colors. That's just me. Number 18, the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, I'm glad they didn't do another Hartford Whalers themed jersey, but they've taken their alternate with Canes written down, and they changed the colors of it from like red with white, or it was originally white with red, now it's red with white. But they have like the original one flag on the shoulder as opposed to the two. I mean, it looks okay, but at any rate. Number 17, you got the Colorado Avalanche. And this also goes back to the Colorado Rockies, Kansas City stays with the same colors. And the reason I rank this one higher than New Jersey is because, well, there's a Colorado team. The Colorado team has used this before, right? And they've used the C in the front. It looks okay, but I don't know. It could be a little better. Number 16, Seattle Kraken. And I don't have a sticker for that. I was just going to use the old NHL shield like that for that one. This is the throwback to Seattle Ironmen, which probably is before any of our time, really. It looks okay, but I don't know. If they were able to do something with the logo on there, I might like it a little better. Number 15, the Vegas Golden Knights. It just really kind of stands out for you. Big block letters and shoulders and everything like that. And apparently it glows in the dark. That's different. I won't say it's different because Dallas has done that with an alternate, but yeah, it should be interesting what that looks like when it glows in the dark. At any rate. Number 14, you got the Boston Bruins. You got the Pooh Bear logo again. But I'm like I say, I'm not a fan of the yellow jersey so much, and this one was originally a yellow jersey, but I liked it. I liked that when it came out like 25 years ago. Now they have it white as opposed to yellow, and everything else looks the same on there, and it looks good. Number 13, the Buffalo Sabres. Of course, now last time they brought back the butter knives, but this time it's the goat head. I know it's a buffalo, but everyone calls it the goat head. I like seeing that on the front, although apparently they have an alternate coming out later this year with the actual colors that the goat head was in. I look more forward to seeing that. Number 12, we got the Anaheim Ducks. And they kind of brought back their 90s style with the old logo and the stripes in the current colors. I wouldn't mind seeing that, or maybe even like a old color or old colors of the current logo. Maybe that would be interesting to see. Okay, number 11 is the New York Rangers. Now, essentially, it's the same thing they did again last year with Lady Liberty, but it's like the Broadway blue as opposed to the dark blue. So yeah, it's just nothing we haven't seen already. Now on to my top 10. Number 10, the Columbus Blue Jackets, and a lot of people are saying that maybe they should have like one of the older logos on there in the front, but I think it looks good as it is. They got the you got the little blue on the sleeves. They got the darker color on the front, and it's really good. And maybe it would have looked better with the cannon on the front, admittedly. And I'm sure they're going to use that as a primary logo at some point, but who knows? Number 9, Winnipeg Jets. This is the 90s. It's the logo they used after this one, but in current colors. And it looks so good. It's a white jersey, but it still looks incredibly good. Number 8, we got the Minnesota Wild. And this is essentially the dark version of what they used last time. And if they were to go to those jerseys as their home and away, I wouldn't be overly disappointed. Actually, I think I would like those a lot. And not that they don't have good ones now, but anyway, number 7, Pittsburgh Penguins. They brought back Robo Penguin, which was a bit of a shock to me. It's kind of what they used in the 90s as a white jersey, but it's black. It looks all right, but I mean, it isn't. It's. I mean, they had the one with the stripes in the late 90s, which looks a little better, but this still looks okay. Number 6, the LA Kings. Last time I ranked this number 1 for obvious reasons. This one still looks okay, but you just can't top what they had. Okay, number 5, Calgary Flames. I had the pedestal jersey, which looks good in black. I'm kind of glad they didn't go back to Blasty. They don't need to. In fact, they actually have that as an alternate again this year, which I wouldn't mind getting. Number 4, the Washington Capitals. They essentially did the same thing they did last year, but in the original colors, if you will, with the black and the blue and the copper color, if you will, which looks a little better than what they had for the last reverse retro. Actually, looks a lot better. But yeah. Number 3, the Dallas Stars. Now, had they did the Star jersey in the colors they did this one for, it would have looked a lot better. I mean, last time they did the Star jersey, it was an all white jersey. Not so great. They had to use these colors, like the green and the black, a little more. I'm sure that would have gone over really well. Anyway, number 2, the New York Islanders. They brought back the Fisherman logo. There's no waves. There's no lighthouse shoulder patch, but the Fisherman logo. What else would you need? You need to say more. And number 1, the Edmonton Oilers. They brought back the little cog jersey, the oil drop, if you will. Except this time they added some orange to it, which to me looks a lot better. And I liked the jersey when they initially had it 20-some years ago. I was disappointed when they got rid of it, but I'm glad they brought it back as reverse retro, and it's one of the few I would like to get. Now, my budget will probably only allow me to get one of these jerseys, and we'll kind of get to that in another video. If you've seen the reverse retros, you like them, don't like them, do you plan on getting any? Let me know in the comment section below. And also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you'd like to subscribe to Nick Adams on YouTube. Click on the bell, turn on notifications so you'll know when the next video comes up. We'll see you again.